Starting this, it was really tough because, again, I was in my 20s starting this journey. Oh, Lord, I just dated myself. Nonetheless.
Oh, you look beautiful. Don't worry about
Thank you. I started this journey in my 20s. Again, just buying a house. But even before then, it was why am I spending $100 to $200 a week on lunch at work? And one of my girlfriends literally was like, well, you know how to cook, right? Start bringing your lunch and the money that you save, just leave it in your account and see what happens. And I'm like, okay. And from that day on, that was definitely 15 plus years ago.
Yeah.
I have been bringing my lunch every day from that day on. Now, of course, sometimes, you may want something different and you do, splurge, but I am a serial meal prepper, literally a serial meal prepper, because that was one of the things where I knew at that moment I would be able to save that money that I was using to buy lunch or breakfast or dinner or whatever to put to the side.
Yeah.
Or to add to a bill, that I needed to pay off. Something like that. So it literally started that small. Just meal prepping, which meal prepping back then wasn't that heavy as it is now.
Right.
But I was just bringing my lunch, putting the $20 to the side, saving it.
It's a financial tool.
Yes, very much so.
It's a financial tool. So you've talked about, after reading the book, you should breathe. You've given us techniques around, immediate techniques around saving. Like, if you want to save money, meal prep. There's no need to spend hundreds of dollars at your job where you go to work every day to make money, and money is leaving your pocket during the 45 minutes that you get to eat, right? So what do you hope readers will feel, think, or do immediately after finishing your book?
My hope is that they just think about all the things that they're actually spending money on. And just thinking to themselves, is this really necessary? Right? And then from there, just take note of everything that you're spending money on, whether it's food, whether it's hanging out, whether it's happy hour, whether it's sneakers.
Is that your passion?
Listen, whether it's home decor, whatever it is, just think about and just track it for a month, maybe 2 months, and just track what you're spending your money on, and then the necessary disposable income that you have, and you're literally just seeing it go to all of the stores, the Klarna, the Afterpays, the PayPal, the PayPal N4.
The Amazon.
The Amazons, the Targets, where you're not supposed to be. The Walmarts, just everywhere. Just track all of your spending. Of course, we have necessary spending and things like that, but just track all of your spending and just see where you could possibly cut a few $1,000s.
And I love, we're coming on the heels of the holidays and thinking about that immediate step. I wonder, people talk a lot about overspending during the holidays, starting October through January, money just goes. What is your maybe 3 helpful tips for folks this holiday season around how they can manage their holiday spending while also still gifting for people who love to give gifts and all that?
I think for me, I'm more of ask a person what they would like to have. Because at that point, I think that minimizes you guessing and minimizes you also overspending. So, for instance, my birthday is in between the holiday times. So is your birthday. It's in between the holiday times.
Scorpios, let's get into it.
Let's please. Please. So I always like to at least have 1 or 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 things that if somebody comes to me and say, hey, what would you like for your birthday? I literally have that on hand. I can go on my iPhone notes. I would like to have, these five things. But I'm able to say, hey, this is what I would like to have. I understand that people would like to give people things that they feel that they may look nice in. But sometimes that person may just want a foot massager. And you spending $300 on a bottle of Valentino perfume And literally all sis want is a foot massager with water
For $35.
for $35, literally. Like, but you have to, but I get that, you know, because we also do like to go above and beyond for the people that we actually love.
For sure.
But I also think that sometimes too, we have to gift people, you know, some things that they need, not necessarily things that they want.
That's right.
As I got older, my dad would say, okay, you know, what's one thing you need and one thing you want? And then that's how we would do, you know, holidays and stuff like that. But it's definitely being cognizant of your budget. My favorite word at this point is no. Complete sentence.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
That's it.
Like, I'm just not doing it.
That's it.
Because you will literally overspend, and then now you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay the bills.
Oh, yeah.
When it's not necessary.
It's not. And it's played out, to be honest.
Yes, it
I
really is.
remember being in that situation, like doing the most.
Yes.
Because whether it was something inside of you that felt like it needed to be validated, whether it was certain friends that you were with and you wanted to impress, or whatever you felt like you needed to do. But you're right, no is a complete sentence. And at the end of the day, you then sit back home and your account is in the negative because you
Yes.
wanted to go out and have a good time on the weekend. And now
Yes.
you have no money to get through the rest of the month.
Yes. Yes.
Like-
from literally from paycheck
From
to paycheck.
paycheck to paycheck.
From
Yeah.
paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
So now you literally have to meal prep
Exactly. Or you won't eat.
or you won't eat.
Yeah, no. And I love what you're saying about, you know, asking people what they
Yes.
want, you know, and gifting them. One of the things that I know that every brother should make sure that every sister in his life has is this book.
Absolutely, please.
Okay? The holiday season is coming up and we want to make sure that our sisters are financially fit. But, you know, I do have to ask you, for the brothers, like, are you planning to write a version for us?
It's coming.
Okay, all right.
It's coming.
We'll take that.
I think I am going to definitely write a general book.
Okay,
And then also I have a workbook journal that's coming out
Okay.
shortly.
tell us about that.
It's going to be a 52-week journal. So
Okay.
weekly, you're basically going to be documenting, journaling, and working through your finances.
Okay,
That's going to come out. I definitely want to do something for children.
okay.
Because again, how we raise them up.
That's the legacy building piece.
How we raise
Yeah.
them up, right? So definitely want to do something for children, and definitely going to do something for my brothers.
Okay.
So it's coming soon.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Erika, thank you for being so thoughtful, so intentional, so caring for the community and pouring into the village of sisters and our young people and our men. Before you leave, I would love for you to just share what has been some of the most wisest tips that you have or you've learned along the way in terms of just really getting to the place where you're financially fearless.
Definitely the word no. Like
Yeah.
you have to it just has to become a part
Yeah, that's the second time
of
she
your
said that now,
vocabulary.
y'all.
Yeah, I used it today at work actually, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
like a complete sentence with a period.
That's
Like
right.
no, like
That's
you
right.
have to use the word no, because again, people will manipulate you into doing things that you don't necessarily have the funds to do. So you have to learn to say no. I can't go to happy hour this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, I can't buy those Chris Brown tickets.
And don't feel bad about it.
And don't feel bad
And
about
don't allow
it.
people to guilt trip you on what
And
you
don't
can't
allow people to
afford or
guilt
what
trip
you
you.
not necessarily
Absolutely.
can afford, but are deciding not to spend your money on.
Or what you just said, can't
That's true.
afford it, right? Or literally what you just said,
Yeah.
can't afford it. So definitely the word no. Definitely being cognizant of your expenses. Again, knowing how much money you actually have coming in and knowing what it is that is going out
Yeah.
is definitely important.
Okay.
Definitely having a savings is important. Definitely investing in your 401k is important. Because in this economy, I'm not even exactly sure if we're going to have Social Security when we get at a certain age. So definitely being able to, have those necessary tools. Paying your bills on time. Paying them early in some cases. It all helps. Tracking. I can't really say that enough. Like you have to know how much money you have coming in and how much money is going out.
Do you use an app for your tracking, or
So
how do
for
you
me,
manage?
I've been doing this so long. I have the same Excel
Okay.
sheet that I literally have used for I don't even know how many years. But I do it so much. I literally have it everywhere. So I have it written down in books. I have it at my desk, literally in my workbook where I've flipping pages and I'm writing notes in meetings.
Okay.
I also have where I done wrote my bills out for the month.
Yeah.
But I think of course they have apps. I think I talk about some apps in my book, but I think one is like Mint, something like that you can use. But it's nothing like a good old piece of paper
That's right.
and a pen where you can literally write it down. You can
Yeah.
see it. Like you don't have to, like if your phone dies and
Yeah.
you need to know how much that bill was. Nope, it's literally
It's
on
right
the
there on
piece
your
of paper.
paper.
Right there on the piece of paper. Just get you a nice little notebook from the Dollar Tree. They done went up. But at any rate, the $1.50 tree. And just get a nice little pen and just write everything down. Everything that comes out. And you will be blown away, literally, at how much money you have coming out. I think I knew, but I think really I was on this actually last year, 2024, I was on the whole Klarna wave, the whole Afterpay wave, the whole PayPal in full wave.
Yeah.
And I finally was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So just be mindful. Like I literally was like, you know what? I stopped overconsumption
Yeah.
at the top of the year. I was like, you know what? I have to stop overconsumption. I bought one pair of sneakers this year, 2025.
Not the sneaker
We're in
head.
September. One. I'm more of a 2 a month, 3 a month girl.
Yeah.
One. And that was literally a pair of running sneakers because your sister coerced me into running a marathon.
Well, you know she loves to chase the sun.
She loves it. So literally bought one, and that was for, working out
Yeah.
and being active. But I have not, because I just wanted to really be mindful of my spending.
Sure.
And where my money was going and who I was giving it to and things like that. So just be cognizant of your overhead. Keep your overhead low.
Be mindful, be cognizant, keep your overhead low, and think about where your money is going, what you're spending it on, and what
Yes.
you're investing in,
Yes.
and what you're not investing in.
Yes.
So I appreciate this. This has been a wonderful conversation. Tell the people how they can get in contact with you, how they can download the book. Give us your website, your social media handles, all the things.
All the things. Now let me think. Okay, so my website is Richest1981. And that's RICHEST 1981.com. My Instagram is RICHEST.1981. Shout out to my grandfather. Actually, that's where the name of the website actually came from. The name of my business actually came from.
I love that.
Today is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
And actually the day that he passed. Wow. So his birthday and the day that he passed is the same day, which is today, September the 17th. So I have to thank him for everything.
What a beautiful way to honor your grandfather today. I truly believe in legacy, and I just believe his energy is here.
Yes.
My father is here. I'm so grateful for you inviting us into your home to be able to do this. And again, it's really about lived experience. And what you have created for us is just a great reason to invest in ourselves, to invest in our community, and to speak wisdom so we can achieve greatness. So thank you so much. Congratulations. I look forward to the second book for men. Thank you.
Coming.
And for children, so we can
It's
get our
coming.
community and our village inspired
Yes.
and informed about
Yes.
the money that we have in our hands.
Very much so.
So thank you, Erika. This was
Thanks,
wonderful.
Kevin. I really appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.